Okay, guys, welcome to Ask MBA. Okay, so let's get started. Let's understand how things are and how we are going to go here live. Let's understand that. Okay, so here we are. Now, guys, आज का जो topic है, okay, so the topic is quite. Let me just. I was sending a text to one of my student. No matter how many times. Let's see. Let's get started. Now, वेलकम टू आस्क एमबीए। थोड़ा जोश से स्टार्ट करते हैं। रात के 11 बजे का टाइम है, 11 से थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो चुका है। वेलकम टू आस्क एमबीए। और आज के इस लाइव सेशन में हम बात करेंगे कि कैसे आपके पास या क्या ऑप्शंस है, व्हाट ऑल ऑप्शंस यू हैव इफ इन केस यू डिडंट स्कोर गुड इन कैट एग्जाम। अगर या सेक्शनल कट ऑफ मेरा क्लियर नहीं होता, सो व्हाट ऑल ऑप्शंस आई स्टिल हैव एज अ स्टूडेंट और एज अ कैंडिडेट। सो गाइज, मेरा ये मानना है कि you guys always got three options. Okay, you guys three options. The first option is, if I am unable to clear the sectional cutoff, that I will try to make sure that I apply for other exams. I apply for examinations like SNAP. Apply for examinations like NMAT, ZAT. If you were only banking on CAT examination and you didn't study well, or maybe something went wrong, or maybe the sectional cutoff is not what, or the sectional score is not what you anticipated or expected to get. Maybe मेरा CAT नहीं हुआ अच्छे से, मेरा कॉन्ट नहीं हुआ, या कुछ चीजें नहीं हुई. So if that is the situation, if that is the situation, guys, do not worry. You guys are going to get certain colleges which you guys can still get in. Let's see how many people join in the meantime, guys, if you have any questions, please ask. If you have any questions, for example, maybe you can talk about ki maybe yours. Subhay Dodwar, sir, total 21 marks, SC, VARC 3 marks. So they chances are okay, VARC 3 marks. And now I have another student, verbal ability 9 marks. I'm a verbal faculty, and truly it really hurts when I see that people are not scoring good in verbal section. Overall 22 ST category. Okay. Now, if you have scored 9, so 3 LR, आपका verbal ability 3 marks है, सुबह LR का 12 है, कॉन्ट का 6 है, SC कैटेगरी, चांसेस आर देयर सुदय, बट यार वर्बल की वजह से दिक्कत हो सकती है, ठीक है. But then there is one classy point which I want to share it with you. Not many people discuss this and not many people talk about it, but I am going to tell you that. And Sansringa Kemprai, ST category. I'm sorry if I'm unable to pronounce your name correctly, brother or sister. I cannot see you or your gender. I cannot understand your gender by the name. But if you are in ST category, if you have got 9 in verbal ability, definitely you are clearing the sectional cutoff. ठीक है, तो ST category के लिए वो sectional cutoff clear हो जाएगा. You guys can go online and check my previous live video, which I have taken day before yesterday, and I've spoken that if in case you didn't score great in, or maybe you are in a reservation, then what is the cutoff you can expect, and baby amps ka kya hai. So after watching that video, you will be getting an idea. Now, उससे पहले 21 marks SC, VARC 3 marks. Now, I want to tell you one classical fact. You know what happens is, it's a very simple thing. Colleges need to fill in the seats which are for reservation. I'm just giving you an example. Now let's say मेरे मेरे कॉलेज में समझो, I am one of the person who's responsible for admitting students in my college, and I have 10 seats remaining, or 10 seats where I cannot take in any other students of ST category or maybe SC category or whatever. And because of some reason the admission process is so long and I am unable to get the students, तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, एंड में मुझे जो कैंडिडेट अप्लाई किया हुआ दिखता है, I try to get in touch with them. I'll tell them, I will send you an email, please fill in the fees and you are in. And trust me, I know many students which I cannot name, but they have got into great IIM, maybe Blackie, and moment पे उनकी lottery लग जाती है. So if you are in a category, the way you guys are telling me, and your sectional score is low as per you, and which of course it is, do not worry, chances are still on. But then if you have got 9 marks in verbal ability, 22 ST category overall hai, chances are there uh, that you might make it. OBC VRC, okay, what is the realistic percentile at 36 slot to according to you? Now, Arulya Kashyap, Arulya, I want to tell you firstly, thank you for getting in touch with me and sending your question. Buddy, I again, I cannot judge the gender by the name. Arulya, it could be a name of a male or a female. But, buddy, I'll tell you 36 में आपको ना यार, ideally speaking, you will be somewhere around 65 to 75 के बीच में you should be fluctuating if that's the score. Harsh 15 20. Okay, now SC Harsh, your scores are good for SC category. IIFT से chances हैं शायद से, but Blackie के chances काफी से. Gautami Singh as slot 1 general 35. What percentile? Percentile I've already tell you guys. Now I've already told you. Now this video is not about what you're going to get and what is the percentile. This video is about if in case you didn't get a decent, or you can say you were unable to clear the sectional cutoff. अगर मेरा sectional cutoff clear नहीं हो रहा, so मेरे पास क्या options हैं? तो I'll tell you one simple funda which is very clear. अगर मेरा sectional cutoff clear नहीं हो रहा, so you guys, the first option is, of course, I'm not going to sugarcoat. You guys can try for other exams. Maybe something went wrong at the time of examination and I got panicked. The day was not mine and I didn't do good in maybe verbal, logical reasoning, DILR or con. Then you can try for SNAP exam. You can try for NMAT exam. In fact, now the good news is that examination के जो registration है वो बढ़ गए हैं. Now that examination, the last date to apply for that is now on 10th of December. So you guys can try and attempt that examination. How to know whether you stand a chance or not, or whether you can prepare mentally yourself and attempt the exam? एक simple तरीका, attempt a mock. Attempt a mock, see how many marks you are getting in that mock, and then of course you guys get an idea whether you should be applying for that. स्नैप की तो कहानी खत्म हो चुकी है. ज़ैट एग्जामिनेशन एंड एनमैट if you still can. So I suggest you can go for other exams, and of course CMAT examination is also there. That is the first option. If in case, God forbid, if I am unable to clear the sectional cutoff, that is the first thing. Second suggestion is you go with the best what you get. ठीक है, maybe I do not get blackies or the old IMs, or maybe I do not get the IM which I anticipated, but still I might get baby IM. Maybe still I get some other college who accept overall CAT score, and that reminds me that I have to come on to those colleges. I will talk about those colleges who accept CAT examination score and they do not pay much attention to sectional cutoff. एंड उनमें से एक कॉलेज है वो है IITs. जितने भी IITs है वो अब MBA भी देते हैं, लेकिन एक प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि यार वो इंजीनियर्स को ज्यादा देते हैं. अब कहने के लिए वो कह रहे हैं कि वी आर वेलकमिंग नॉन इंजीनियर्स, बट द फैक्ट इज it is not that they are taking non-engineers. When I went online, when I checked their batch and the ongoing batch and their educational qualification, that what they have done in the past, most of the students were BTech or BSc in computer science, BSc कुछ ये तो कॉमर्स के और आर्ट्स बैकग्राउंड के स्टूडेंट्स ऑलमोस्ट ना के बराबर है. बट येस, IITs are the college, is the college, I say, in collective noun form if I call it. They do not pay attention to the sectional cutoff. दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी के भी कुछ कॉलेज हैं जो सेक्शनल कट ऑफ नहीं लेते, तो यू कैन अप्लाई फॉर देम. देन बिमटेक है, तापमी है आपके, और हाँ वो एक कॉलेज है जो बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस है, ग्रेट लेक्स. यस, ग्रेट लेक्स चेन्नई. ग्रेट लेक्स ऑल्सो एक्सेप्ट एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ CAT score without the sectional cutoff. Unfortunately, category is limited to SNAP and CAT. Yes, yeah. Some people might say otherwise, but whatever. अच्छा, 17 VARC slot 3. 17 में आपको definitely you should be crossing 80 percentile Atisha, and if you are crossing 80 percentile in verbal ability, you are there in the race. So you have a chance to get a great score. OBC 70 percentile best colleges. Well, Shrikant, I will be going live and I'll be talking about what all colleges at 70 percentile OBC you can expect. But I think maybe I am say shayad call आए तो आए, or else you can try for colleges in your area who accept CAT score and they are reputed in the city or in the state of yours, and you can go ahead with them. Con score 7 in slot 1. Con score 7 slot 1 मेरे ख्याल से यार around 65 70 percentile banega shayad se Praveen, so that is going to be there. So I strongly suggest that if in case you are unable to meet the sectional cutoff, you should try for other exams. CMAT आ रहा है, SNAP चल रहा है, NMAT हो आप apply कर सकते हो, ZAT आप दे सकते हो, and of course we are going to train you for ZAT. That reminds me to also inform you, I'll be going live, I'll be solving decision making questions that will be done. ZAT आप दे सकते हो. Secondly, what you guys can do is you can go with what the best you can get. And the third suggestion, it is an added suggestion, you guys can go for overseas. Yes, आप दूसरी कंट्री जा सकते हो. अगर guys, if you see yourself in one of the top notch IIMs, right? अब हम सबको पता है कि top notch IIMs के लिए you guys need to shell out more than at least 17 to 18 lakh rupees for 2 years. रहना खाना सब पकड़ के बाद आगे चले जाती है. So why you guys are not seeing yourself in other country? You guys can go to Europe. There are many countries in Europe. There are many options in the same price range. You can see yourself overseas. So give a thought to it. Talk to your parents. But then going abroad sounds good, classy, पिक्चरिस्टिक एंड क्वाइट ड्रीमी. इंस्टाग्राम का कंटेंट मिलेगा आपको. गाइस प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट यू गाइस कैन ऑल्सो कनेक्ट with me, and of course let's be friend on Instagram. I'm not much active on social platforms, but I'm trying to change that, so you guys can connect with me on Instagram as well. Now the what I was saying कि आप जाते हो तो आपको चीजें मिलती हैं, but the point is द लाइफ इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी इजी. तो वो तो इंडिया में भी नहीं है. कई लोग कहेंगे जॉब नहीं, जॉब की प्रॉब्लम है दूसरी कंट्रीज में, तो वो इंडिया में भी है. बट देन यस, यू गिव योरसेल्फ अ चांस, एंड इट्स ऑल अबाउट गिविंग योरसेल्फ अ चांस. सो द थर्ड ऑप्शन हियर, apart from waiting for the luck, apart from going for other exams, I suggest that you guys try to go overseas. एक तीसरा ऑप्शन. Fourth option is you repeat. Yes, guys, you repeat. If you want, you can repeat the exam. So the first option is, as I said, what all you have. Then the second option, of course, you go for other exam. Third is you go overseas. And the last option is, of course, I suggest is you try and make sure that you go for the retake. Now, after attempting CAT examination, कुछ हो ना हो, maturity आ जाती है. Now you guys are mature. You guys understood and realized what your mistakes are, where you went wrong. Maybe you didn't study well. Maybe you took a section for granted. Maybe something was not there which should have been there as per you, as per your own realization. Guys, start taking responsibility. I suggest start taking responsibility rather than blaming situations. Maybe your coaching class mentor, if you're not happy, why do not you take the responsibility on yourself that okay, if something has gone wrong and something didn't make sense, maybe it is my mistake, maybe I didn't do it the way it should have. So I strongly recommend you start taking responsibility for yourself and go for the retake. You guys can gain work X. You guys can work somewhere. If you're already working, then I seriously do not see any reason that why you cannot attempt again. But if you have already been in the job from past 2 years, 2 साल हो चुके हैं job करते हुए, now you do not want to go for further job, but or you do not want to keep on working, you want to go for MBA, then go for this, then GMAT makes more sense to you. Guys, आप GMAT examination attempt कर सकते हो. Now GMAT examination can be attempted any time of the year. It and not many people know, but I want to tell you that GMAT scores are accepted not by other universities overseas, but also great colleges like Xavier's, like SP Jain, and many other colleges. I'm sure they do accept GMAT examination score. The reason why people do not attempt GMAT examination is only one, as per me, because the GMAT examination fees is quite high. कैट जैसा नहीं है कि भाई 2-3 हज़ार 4 हज़ार में काम हो गया, आपको भाई around 20,000 rupees shell out करने पड़ते हैं. But then yes, you guys can attempt GMAT examination as many times you want, 5 times in a year, and best of that score is considered, and GMAT score is applicable, or you can say eligible. You are eligible to use that GMAT score for next 5 years overseas, and at least 3 years in Indian universities. So GMAT examination be a option है which you guys can attempt for. Now at Ask MBA, we do not just train you for CAT or Indian exams, but we also do train you for GMAT. We also send students abroad. Of course, we support them by making sure that they get the best possible university, they find the best possible country, the course, and then of course we support them with everything, from documentation to everything, to go abroad. And of course we also train students for GMAT, of course, if we are doing that. So you guys can do that. You guys can get in touch with the sir. Mera please query ka reply kar do. Thank you, Fabi, what is your query? Hello sir, I'm an NC OBC candidate. I scored 40 raw in slot 2. Okay. And predicate personalized somewhere around 80 to 85. I just want a decent B school to pursue my MBA. Can I get it this year? Yes, Fabi. I really do not know your name. It's a quite funny YouTube name. Yes, Fabi. You can get a decent college. Please stay hopeful. If you are in Maharashtra, there are so many great colleges in Mumbai which you can try. If you are in Gujarat, then again एक कॉलेज है इरमा करके. इरमा जैसे वो शॉपिंग शॉपिंग बोल रहा हूँ, वो सोप है ना, वो वॉशिंग पाउडर, सोप और वॉशिंग का शॉपिंग हो गया था. एनीवे, सो इरमा करके एक कॉलेज है दैट इज गुड फॉर रूरल मैनेजमेंट. इट इज इन आनंद, गुजरात. Anand is the place where Amul दूध आता है, जहाँ से आसपास. So you guys can fancy your chances in that college. It's a great college with a great legacy. And I think now the way India is growing, rural part is still needs to be exploited. Exploited is the wrong word, but used or utilized, because cities are already in a saturation. So yes, that college also. Tapni एक college हो गया. So you guys can try for that. एक्सएलआई, आपका एक्सआईएम तो जमशेदपुर, एक्सआईएम भुवनेश्वर भी आप ट्राई कर सकते हो अगर आपका सेक्शनल कट ऑफ मीट नहीं हो रहा. फैबी, यस, यू हैव अ चांस. सर प्लीज, एंड माय क्वेरी. ठाकुर अनुपम का क्या क्वेरी है? यस सर, गेटिंग 49 स्लॉट 1, व्हाट इज माय एक्सपेक्टेड परसेंटाइल? 49 यार, मेरे ख्याल से आपको 90 के आसपास होना चाहिए. इट कुड बी 88 के ऊपर हो गया और 92 के आसपास हो गया. तो 82 और 92 के बीच में मेरे हिसाब से रहना चाहिए. अलग अलग वेबसाइट्स, अलग अलग लोग अलग अलग चीजें और बातें बोल रहे हैं, कैलकुलेशंस है, बट आई कीप थिंक सिंपल एंड स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड. सो एज पर मी दैट इज गोइंग टू बी देयर. एंड या 54 slot 1, baby I am possible. Yeah, baby I am is possible. ओबीसी रॉ स्कोर 51 कैप कॉल्स आ सकते हैं क्या? वीआरसी 25, हाँ, यस, आपको आ सकते हैं. प्लस आपने ऑलमोस्ट हर जगह सेक्शनल कट ऑफ भी क्लियर कर दिया ऑलमोस्ट. विष्णु कुमार सर, स्लॉट 1 44. अरविंद सर, आई स्कोर 24 कैट. आई थिंक I dashed my cat by over attempting an exam. Also, I scored 190 in NMAT in my first attempt. What should I do? Also, I have filled 3 slot of SNAP and retest of NMAT too. Now, Aviral, I want to tell you that, Aviral, NMAT examination, whenever you attempt or prepare for NMAT examination, I want to tell you that you should only focus on first attempt. Why? Because all the top colleges who accept NMAT examination score, they will be considering फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट स्कोर ऑफ योर्स, योर फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट. ओके, सो मे बी मैंने एकदम एंड में दिसंबर में दिया, जनवरी में दिया, कभी भी दिया, माय फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट इज गोइंग टू बी कंसिडर्ड बाय एनमैट एग्जामिनेशन. सो द टॉप कॉलेजेस आर गोइंग टू कंसिडर 190. तो अगर वो बारी बात है तो एनमैट दोबारा देने का मतलब नहीं है. इफ यू आर नॉट रेडी टू कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन सम 2 tier NMIMS और नरसिंह मौंजी कॉलेज कई सारे स्टेट्स में है आजकल. सो दैट इज देयर. बट देन यस, मेरा ये मानना है कि now you have realized your mistake. Now you have realized that how the feeling of there in the examination. So I am pretty sure you are going to get a decent score in SNAP examination. Plus, SNAP examination institutions do not bifurcate or do not be partial कि भाई पहला slot है तो ही ऐसा करेंगे. आप तीनों बार दे सकते हैं, बेस्ट ऑफ 3 किया जाएगा. So I say that rather than getting worried, Aviral, you please focus on snap exam and try to get more than 45 so that you give yourself a chance in top 3 institutions of symbiosis, and I'm pretty sure you will be getting it. Slot 3, 21227 OBC category, 2 marks. सर शिवम मेरे भाई यार, एक जगह स्कोर काफी कम है. See if you get it good, but I say that please focus on those options which I have mentioned already in this video. Now options which now people who have just joined in, I want to give my options or my suggestions to them again, or I want to repeat those suggestions again. पहला वाला suggestion ये guys कि आप ये देखें कि आप को क्या बेबी आई एम वगैरह आ सकता है, और कई बार कैटेगरी के स्टूडेंट्स को कॉल आ जाता है, एंड मोमेंट पे आ जाता है. सो यू स्टे होपफुल. सेकेंड चीज कि आप बाकी के एग्जामिनेशन फोकस करके देखें. स्नैप, एनमैट, जैट है, सीमैट है. सो दीज एग्जामिनेशंस आर देयर. इफ यू आर इन महाराष्ट्र, in fact you can also attempt CET. Nowadays CET is also attempted by all students all across India, because everyone is fancying their chances of JBIMS. So आप CMAT भी दे सकते हैं, CT भी दे सकते हैं, ZAT भी दे सकते हैं. प्लस ZAT एग्जामिनेशन के रजिस्ट्रेशन डेट्स बढ़ चुके हैं. थर्ड चीज ये कि आप रिपीट कर लें. इफ you are in third year, ठीक है, it was the first time you attempted CAT exam, you realized your mistake, now you have that faith and conviction in you that yes, next time you won't be goofing up, then I strongly suggest and recommend that please attempt the examination again. So please attempt the examination again if that is the point. And you can also go and check the option of overseas. You can go overseas also. You can try for GMAT, IELTS, and now there are so many great colleges in so many countries. They do not even require GMAT. They just want you to attempt IELTS and you can go abroad. बारी आती है और यह सोच आता है कि सर अगर मेरा स्कोर मतलब कि ठीक है मैं ओवरसीज तो जाना चाहता हूँ लेकिन पैसे बड़े लगेंगे. यार अगर आप आईएम्स देख रहे हो तो भाई वो भी सस्ते नहीं है, 20 लाख के ऊपर है. कोई भी अच्छा कॉलेज 20 लाख के ऊपर है. अगर वो कॉलेज गवर्नमेंट फंडेड या एडेड नहीं है, एक सिंपल सा कैलकुलेशन है, जितना एवरेज पैकेज उतनी फीस. वंस अगेन, जितना एवरेज पैकेज प्रोवाइडेड बाय दैट कॉलेज और क्लेम्ड बाय दैट कॉलेज, उतनी फीस. अगर वो गवर्नमेंट फंडेड कॉलेज नहीं है, जैसे कि दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर जो कॉलेजेस आते हैं उनका तो छोड़ दो, वो तो ऑलमोस्ट फ्री में ही है. बट अगर मैं बात कर रहा हूँ जैसे कि महाराष्ट्र में कई सारे गवर्नमेंट फंडेड कॉलेज हैं, जैसे JBIMS इज वन ऑफ देम. सिग्नम, देयर फीस इज लेस, बट देन पैकेज भी यार फिर वही हो जाता है. सो इफ you were ready, mentally prepared for those colleges, then why you are not trying for overseas? Because overseas के लिए उतना ही खर्चा आएगा. You guys can get in touch with me. My our contact details are going to be in the description box. You guys can WhatsApp us and you guys can get in touch with us. If you want to know more about overseas options, we'll be more than happy to assist and suggest you. But यार कोई भी ये बात नहीं कर रहा कि GDPI के कैसे करेंगे. अगर आपको कॉल आता है तो प्लीज मेक श्योर करो आप GDPI की तैयारी अभी से शुरू करो. पॉजिटिव आदमी वो नहीं होता कि सोचता है कि बारिश होगी तो क्या करेगा. पॉजिटिव आदमी वो होता है जो ऑलरेडी अम्ब्रेला लेके बाहर निकलेगी. उसको he or she is so convinced, that conviction that definitely is going to rain. So of course यार, why do not you think that way? And I'm pretty sure things will be nice. 13 we are so raw. 66 वर्बल में यार संकल्प गड़बड़ हो गई है. तो I hope you do get a call, but then the options, there are so many colleges who do not consider sectional cutoff, and surprisingly there are few IMs also, they might end up giving you a call if your other things are better than the usual students. For example, आपके पास बहुत ज़्यादा work experience है, maybe you worked last year at ASK MBA. We had a student, he or she, I do not want to reveal the identity for many reasons, he or she got a decent score overall, but sectional cutoff meet नहीं हो रहा था. Still that student got a call from one of the IIMs because that student worked in shipping industry. So maybe if your profile is little outstanding, chances are there that you might get a call. So stay hopeful. सर कैप कॉलेजेस 94 बोलता है पर उससे नीचे भी कॉल करता है. यस यस बडी यस अरिहंत यस दे डू गिव यू अ कॉल बिकॉज दे सी व्हाट ऑल ऑप्शंस आर देयर. जीडीपीआई बहुत जबरदस्त होना चाहिए. अगर जीडीपीआई सही है तो चीजें मस्त हो जाएंगी. Slot 347, is it possible? Is it above 80? Slot 3, yes, yes. As per me, Mrinal, it is there. ठीक है हिमांशु आपका ओवरऑल 82 है. डेफिनेटली यू आर गोइंग टू गेट अ कॉल. यू नो दैट योर स्कोर इज गुड. 44 EWS, any chances kept call? Yes, yes, Vishnu, chances are there. Miraj, Miraj, I suggest that please focus on other options because chances are less. But I hope and I pray that you might get a call. लेट मी जस्ट सर एक बार स्कोर वर्सेस परसेंटाइल प्रिडिक्शन. अरिहंत यार इस पे ऑलरेडी हम लोगों ने किया हुआ है. आई एम श्योर कई सारे यूट्यूब चैनल्स वेबसाइट्स इस पे हो चुका है. So if you want, you guys can type in your scores in the comment section box once this live is over, and definitely I or maybe my team, someone from us, will get in touch with you. Or if you want, you can straight away WhatsApp your scores. I suggest that WhatsApp your scores and the condition which you are mentioning on the live, and definitely we will be reverting but that what expected percentile you might get. So that is the best way to get it done. Does research paper publication help in profiles? Yes, why not? Yeah, research publication paper. Why it doesn't? But it depends at what level that publication was, at what level that research was. Okay. Yes, guys. Tomorrow again, my team is mentioning. Of course, we will be going live again, same time. 11 बजे हम जाएंगे, and we will be mostly talking about Snap exam. I'm not sure. I need to get in touch with Sneha. She'll be there. She'll be there tomorrow, and she's a perfect person to talk about symbiosis and uh, Snap examination details. So she's going to be there. So make sure that you join us the way you have joined us today, and definitely you'll be getting all your questions answered. प्लस आज के इस वीडियो का एक और पॉइंटर ये है कि अगर आपका सेक्शनल कट ऑफ मीट नहीं होने वाला जो आपको पता है या शक है तो प्लीज गिव योर बेस्ट इन अपकमिंग एग्जामिनेशंस लाइक स्नैप इफ यू आर रजिस्टर्ड फॉर इट, NMAT, and if you are not registered for ZAT and if you have realized and understood your mistakes, please attempt ZAT. Trust me, ZAT difficult नहीं है, पता होना चाहिए. And the best way to understand whether you can get it done or not, please attempt a mock. Attempt a mock of that examination. You will get the idea. And do not judge yourself on the score what you get in mocks. It is a huge misconception, and it is spread by the coaching classes that whatever scores you're going to get in the mocks, somewhere there you will be getting in the examination. Why? Because they want you to purchase the mock. They are feeding on your insecurity. Please do not do that. Maybe in a mock I didn't score good, or maybe I was not the way I should be or I could be, but in the examination I rocked. Maybe things clicked in the examination. Maybe I was able to solve those questions which were asked. Slumdog Millionaire देखी है? नहीं देखी तो देख लेना guys, you'll understand. तो जरूरी नहीं है कि मॉक में अच्छा स्कोर आए तो ही होगा. मिल्क इज कोल्ड. Slot 3, ठीक है. Hi sir, general female, NIFT graduate. Wow. 15 months work as 50 overall in slot 3. Any chances tier 1, tier 2? Yes. Yes, Sue. Not just tier 2. So you are there, and chances are that you might get tier 1 colleges also. Why? Because your profile is great. You are from NIFT. Plus you have got 15 months of work ex. That's a and that's a different profile. You won't be getting a student in a college every day from NIFT, right? Because when there is recruitment in the college wants to present as many options to the recruiters. Please understand that why a different background holds the trick to get more calls. Because जब कॉलेज के अंदर जब प्लेसमेंट या रिक्रूटमेंट ड्राइव होती है तो कॉलेजेस के पास ज्यादा ऑप्शंस होते हैं. If there is a college who got students from NIFT, of course chances है कि वहाँ पे placement ज़्यादा होने के chances है. Maybe there is a company who's into FMCG या कुछ और है and they are trying their hand in maybe fashion or want to get into that. There you are. You got the chance. So the college is going to select a student the way these IPL franchises select the candidates, players, because they want to win the game. सिमिलरली कॉलेजेस को तुम्हारे प्रोफाइल से, तुम्हारे स्कोर से, तुम्हारे करियर से कोई लेना देना नहीं है। कॉलेज को, एक भद्दा सच बोल रहा हूँ, कॉलेज को सिर्फ एक चीज से लेना देना है कि क्या तुम्हारे में वो दम है, कि क्या तुम 1-1.5 साल के बाद वो पैकेज लेके जा सकते हो जिसको देखकर बाकी लोग पगलाएं कि भैया मैं तो इसी कॉलेज में जाऊंगा क्योंकि इस स्टूडेंट को अच्छा पैकेज मिल गया था। सो इफ इन दैट केस यू फिट इनटू दैट कैटेगरी एज पर देम, यू आर इन माय फ्रेंड। ठीक है, ये बहुत ही एक भद्दा सच है जो मैंने बोला है, एंड दैट्स द फैक्ट। ठीक है, घुमा फिरा के सभी के वही क्वेश्चंस हैं गाइज। या माल्या गुप्ता 60 और स्लॉट 2, ठीक है। क्लूलेस स्लॉट 2 रॉ स्कोर 60, अच्छा स्कोर है यार। बम कॉन्स व्हाट ऑप्शंस? Yes, clueless you. Yes, I do not want to sugarcoat. Yes, you bum cons. I suggest that stay hopeful and try for other colleges also, so that you have some option in hand ready if in case IMs do not click. Why don't you attempt other exams? And if you're already there, if you have already got more than 60 marks, let's say, I hope everyone gets the call. I hope, it is my pray to the God that if you are there with me, if you're connected to me right now, it's my humble request to the God that please God give at least one opportunity to each one of these candidates. But the point is, अगर नहीं मिलता, तो अगर मुझे पता है कि इस बार मैंने थोड़ी गड़बड़ कर दी, एक स्लॉट में मैंने गड़बड़ कर दी, एक सेक्शन में गड़बड़ कर दी है, so why you are not attempting it again? Why you are not attempting CAT examination again and making sure that the mistake what you have done right now or in this attempt, you do not repeat it? Give yourself one chance, guys. मे बी यू मैरी ट्वाइस, गर्लफ्रेंड की तो बातें छोड़ दो, मे बी यू मैरी ट्वाइस। एमबीए यूजुअली एक ही बार करता है आदमी, तो सोच समझ के करो यार प्लीज। ठीक है, ठीक है। अनुभव शंकर पांडे मार्क्स बता के परसेंटाइल। ठीक है, बीटेक फूड टेक्नोलॉजी। यस बडी, शांतनु तुम्हारा प्रोफाइल अलग है, फूड टेक्नोलॉजी के बंदे भी काफी कम मिलते हैं, सो चांसेस आर दैट यू माइट गेट अ कॉल फ्रॉम द आईआईएम्स। यस, आईआईटी ट्राई कर लो भाई। अगर आपने बीटेक किया हुआ है, आपने इंजीनियरिंग की हुई है, आपने बीएससी से इलेक्ट्रॉनिक साइंस या कुछ ऐसा कुछ कंप्यूटर साइंस वगैरह किया हुआ है, तो आईआईटी के चांस बनते हैं आपके। अगर आप टेक्निकल बैकग्राउंड से, तो आईआईटी के चांसेस बनते हैं। व्हाई? बिकॉज आईआईटीज डू नॉट वरी अबाउट सेक्शनल कट ऑफ। अगर आपका ओवरऑल कट ऑफ अच्छा है, यू आर एबल टू क्लियर द इंटरव्यू, यू विल बी गिवन द एडमिशन। सो अगर आप टेक्निकल बैकग्राउंड के और सेक्शनल कट ऑफ मीट नहीं हो रहा, तो आपके पास सहारा है आईआईटीज का। General category 65 overall. I'm calling yes with the you will be getting it. Yes, because you will be not only clearing the sectional cutoff, but you will be getting the overall cutoff cleared too. ओके, ओबीसी यस, आएगा आएगा। अनुभव वर्मा सर लड़का हो फिर भी बता दो यार। अनुभव मुझे बता यार। अनुभव तू बोल लड़का है फिर भी बता दो, मुझे बता कि कितने लड़कों का मैंने यहाँ पे जवाब दिया लड़कियों के अंदर। लेकिन चल भाई, तू ऐसा बोलेगा तो तेरे लिए करता हूँ मेरे दोस्त। स्लॉट 3 व्हाट्स द सीन? सर लड़कों नौ 19 23 29। ठीक है बड़ी, तेरे ना अनुभव, फर्स्टली you have got a decent score, so chances are there you will be given calls from baby IIMs, new IIMs. If your profile is good, you can expect a call from old IIM also. ठीक है, सिद्धार्थ slot 1 17 will I clear sectional cutoff? Yes, definitely DLR 17 marks sectional cutoff clear नहीं, अच्छा आ जाएगा यार सिद्धार्थ। come on, even you know this यार, come on, अच्छा स्कोर है 17। प्रवीण कैट स्कोर 31, स्लॉट 1 कैटेगरी एससी। यस, 4 years एक्सपीरियंस है आपके पास कैटेगरी बेनिफिट है, तो प्रवीण यस यू आर देयर, यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट अ कॉल। आरुष एसटी कैटेगरी इंजीनियर मेल। यस गाइज, इफ यू आर फ्रॉम अ टेक्निकल बैकग्राउंड, तो आईआईटीज तो अप्लाई कर ही दो। ठीक है, एंड इफ योर सेक्शनल स्कोर इज बैड समवेयर, मे बी वर्बल इज नॉट दैट ग्रेट, डीएलआर इज नॉट दैट ग्रेट, मे बी maybe some other section is not that great, तो भाई ये चीज तो अप्लाई कर ही दो। Should I join Tapmi Manipal, leaving a job which is paying me 4.5 lakh per annum? Now Jaden, I want to tell you that why you do MBA or why you are doing MBA. Let's answer this question first. And it's a good question you have asked, because this will also help us or to everyone who is there live to understand whether the MBA should be done if you are working and getting a decent pay package as per you. You do MBA for the first reason is the exposure to learn and network, right? So you, and out of these three things, the first thing why you are doing MBA is because you have to network. When you go to a great college or a great campus, you meet like-minded people, okay? You meet people who are already doing good in life, or maybe they studied, and then you make a network. So that is the first reason why you are doing MBA. Money comes, and of course money is a later part, and we all know nowadays in the age of social media platforms that maybe a chane wala sitting outside your campus is making more money than the person who's from the campus and placed in a high top notch organization, right? कई सारे चाय वाले, कई वाले वड़ा पाव वाले हैं. So let's not get into that direction. So you need to ask this question to yourself, and if you want to learn more, if you want to give yourself that chance and see that you will be branded, please go ahead. And I think if I put myself in your shoes, I'll be going for that. I'll be going for that. Why? Because in life we regret things which we didn't do rather than we are regretting what we did. I hope you got my point. बीटेक फ्रेशर्स को ऑपरेशन लेना चाहिए या नहीं, या शुड स्टिक टू मार्केटिंग और एचआर? या अनुभव, एक बात बोलना चाहूंगा कि सी देर आर टू थिंग्स इन लाइफ. वन इज मे बी what you are good at. You are good at few things, and the second is what you love to do. People will always suggest do what you love to do. तुम्हें ये करना पसंद है, तुम ये करो. This is the biggest myth. I may be good in something, but I love doing something else. If both the things are same, if you're good at something and you love doing that, then pursue that as your career. But if you, maybe you are good at something but you do not like doing that, trust me brother, people or the world are going to financially reward you based on what, how good you are professionally, not what you wanted to do. So ask yourself in which domain you will be working nicely, not happily, nicely. किसने कहा कि यार गूगल में काम करके लोग खुश हैं? हाँ, किसने कहा कि समूह पे सब खुश होते हैं, ऐसे ही रहते हैं सब खसे हुए ठेंगे जो भी है? So do what you're good at फाइनेंशियली, और जो लाइफ में करना उसके लिए वीकेंड्स है, स्टार्टअप्स हैं, बहुत कुछ है. आजकल तो लोग ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग भी कर रहे हैं, सो दैट कैन बी डन. ईडब्ल्यूएस के लिए आईएम कॉल के लिए बड़ी मेरे ख्याल से 80 परसेंटाइल पकड़ के चलो आप ओवरऑल. हाँ, ध्रुव सनलाइट 69 ओबीसी, यस. Quant is not that big hurdle. Sunlight, I really do not know your gender, so he or she, but yes, you can expect a call. Shivam, overall 41 with only 2 in Shivam. There are colleges who go without sectional, जैसे तापनी हो गया, आपका XIMB भुवनेश्वर हो गया, IITs हो गए, फिर आपका ग्रेट लेक्स चेन्नई हो गया, एमिटी यूनिवर्सिटी हो गया, बहुत सारे colleges हैं. They do not pay attention on the sectional cutoff. One more thing I want to highlight here, there are many colleges where you can get a good scholarship. Maybe there is a college which is not that top notch, but then they are giving decent amount of pay package. And because I've scored good overall in CAT, but maybe because of some one section, my calls are not there from the IMs, you can claim a good scholarship from that college and go ahead. I suggest that if in case you didn't do good in just one section because of some reason, why you guys are not repeating? Firstly, stay hopeful and see what happens. Do not give up till the time it's really done and dusted, and try for other exams. Go for GMAT. That is also accepted by many colleges in India, and then you can also go overseas. But let's, if nothing you want to do from these options, why you want to settle down for a mediocre college? Go for the retake, guys. Go for the retake. So I scored 14 slot to expected percentile. 40 पे यार 80 क्रॉस हो जाना चाहिए वैसे तो. प्रियांशु, मयंक slot 1. 51 non-engineer, general, fresher, any chance of BBM? Yes, Mayank, chances हैं. Anubhav, sir, being from a tier 3 city, I have no exposure to operations marketing and so I'm confused what to do. Can you guide me? Buddy, these things are pretty normal. And yes, there is one podcast which I sincerely want to recommend. Maybe you are in a tier 3 city, tier 2, or tier 1. If you understand how the corporations work and if you really want to do case studies, and this will also help you in group discussion and personal interview, you can take few pointers, and that is one of the podcasts. Maybe you are an Apple user or maybe you are an Android user. The podcast name is Business Wars. I'll show it to you. It is on my mobile. One second. Okay. Business Wars. Listen to it. It's in English and of course it's from US. लोग ना वहाँ पे रणबीर अलाहाबादिया को ही सुनते रहते हैं, तो बिजनेस वॉर्स पे प्लीज चाहिए. एंड दैट इज वन, this is this is the podcast Business Wars. Okay, you guys can go on to this, you guys can listen, and trust me, all top notch company, study material and whatnot. Now this will make you understand whether you want to do marketing, human resource, operations, where you guys are getting attracted to, and this thing will also help you for GD and personal interview, so please do that. हाँ जी आर्यमान, क्या बोल रहे हो सर? आई हैव 2 years of gap, score 32 on slot 1, शुड आई रिपीट? आर्यमान, सबसे बड़ी चीज की यार, अगर 2 साल का गैप है तो स्लॉट 1. हम्म दो चीजों पे डिपेंड करता है आर्यमान. पहली चीज, आर यू इमोशनली एंड मेंटली रेडी टू रिपीट अगेन? बिकॉज रिपीटिंग द कैट एग्जामिनेशन, इंडिया में ना एग्जामिनेशन सीजन जहाँ सर्दी और दिवाली की तरह आता है, साल में एक ही बार, ठीक है? So are you ready for that emotional roller coaster ride again, that you have to study, you have to prepare? If that you can do, go ahead, then repeat. Secondly, घर के कंडीशन कैसे हैं, घर पे पेरेंट्स क्या बोल रहे हैं? अगर घर पे पेरेंटल प्रेशर नहीं है, and maybe if you are working, you are happy at your workplace, you keep on working. If you're not, change the job. घर वाले सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, तुम मेंटली रेडी हो, रीटेक ले लो यार. फिर से शादी शायद 2 बार कर लोगे, एमबीए एक ही बार करोगे मोस्टली. हाँ, मोस्टली इन मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस. सो अच्छे कॉलेज से करो. ओके. रेमान, तुम्हारा तो सिर्फ 2 साल का यूपीएससी की वजह से गैप है, यहाँ पे लोगों ने जिंदगी लगा दी है. ओके, यहाँ पे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं. आई रियली डोंट नो हाउ आई आंसर ईच वन. ऑफ प्रियांशु यादव, वीआरसी 15, डीएलआर 10, क्वांट 3, नो NCOBC slot to any chances? Chances are less, Priyanshu, because quant का section बहुत कम है, but stay hopeful, you might get a call. Once again, whatever options I've given in this live video, I suggest you can try for those. Sir, please check mine. हिमांशु क्या बोल रहा है यार, एक सेकेंड ना. हाँ, हिमांशु जी बोल रहे हैं सर EWS slot 2 47, verbal 30, LR 8, क्वांट 8, LR 9. क्वांट में यार शायद तुम 80 टच कर सकते हो, 75 के आसपास रहोगे. LR में भी टच एंड गो का है. 4 year work ex currently earning 50,000 plus, I assume that is monthly. Himanshu, if you get a call from IIMS, go for it, or else repeat, because you have the patience and you got a decent pay package. I hope you're happy with it. So repeat कर लो मेरे भाई. अगर सिर्फ एक MBA करना ही है, you are pissed off from your work, then see what all best options you have. I hope you have registered yourself for ZAT. If not, register, attempt ZAT, or maybe snap examination. Overseas भी देख सकते हैं आप, ठीक है? ठीक है सर. आई स्कोर 601, शुड आई फिल IFT फॉर्म? अनुष, ये डिपेंड करता है कि कैटेगरी है, ओपन है क्या, उस पर डिपेंड करता है. जॉर्ज नहीं, गार्गी, सॉरी जॉर्ज. हेलो सर, ओपन फीमेल, बीटेक केमिकल टेक्नोलॉजी, fresh 58 marks in slot 1. What can I expect, sir? Feeling very overwhelmed. Everyone, Gargi, everyone is overwhelmed. Firstly, you have got a decent score, and as you are a female and BTech background, so chemical technology, chances are that you might get many IIMs call, but IITs definitely going to consider you, as I mentioned earlier. NITI, IIT, chances है बहुत ज़्यादा bright. ठीक है. प्रतीक व्लॉगर मेहरा, सर SC कैटेगरी 37 slot 3, yes, I am possible है brother. कैटेगरी बेनिफिट है तो पॉसिबल है। अक्षत सर 81 व्हाट कॉलेज बीटेक। Guys, I strongly recommend that once this live is over, go through the video. You might get your question answered previously if you have recently joined in, right? Now, Somnath is there. Sir got three. Somnath क्या कह रहा है? Sir got 3 marks in DLR slot 3 SC category. चांसेस आर देयर सोमनाथ बट इट कुड बी टच एंड गो। ठीक है, एससी कैटेगरी माना है लेकिन थोड़ा और बेटर होता तो चांसेस थे, बट यस, स्टे होपफुल and use your category well in other exams or maybe repeat or what not. ठीक है सर, 73 स्लॉट 2 में क्रैक क्यू 95 परसेंटाइल दिखा रहा है, 97 प्लस बोल रहे थे। अरे यार 19-20 तो होगा ना यार, +1 +2 हो सकता है यार। मैं कोई भी हो जाए, चाहे क्रैक क्यू हो जाए, चाहे वो आईएम्स हो जाए, चाहे वो करियर लॉन्चर हो जाए, या कोई और कोचिंग क्लास हो जाए, या मैं हो जाऊं। Come on, we are not the examiner. We are just trying to predict. It could be plus. I always give a disclaimer that this is what my observation is. It could go more, it could go less. I hope and pray it always go to the upside. Anwar sir, can we get your LinkedIn ID? I am not on LinkedIn, brother. I'm not on LinkedIn. I want to tell you that. And why I'm not on LinkedIn, that's a story for some other day. I'm not on LinkedIn. Sir, non-engineer Aditya Roy. Sir, slot 350 marks. General non-engineer male. Can I expect IM calls? Sir, slot 330 marks. Male. Yes, Ayan, chances हैं, आ सकता है। एमडीआई कोई बोलता है 95 कट ऑफ है, कोई 97 बोलता है। रियलिटी क्या है? रियलिटी ऐसी है अरु कि जब तक एमडीआई आपको कॉल नहीं करता, सब लोग कुछ अपनी अपनी बातें बोलते रहेंगे। मैं भी अपनी बातें बोलता रहूंगा। वेट करो, कॉल आएगा, अच्छी बात है। जीडीपीआई के लिए तैयारी शुरू कर दो। जीडीपीआई की तैयारी कैसे शुरू करोगे? न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ना रेगुलरली शुरू कर दो। मैगजीन्स जो आपको व्हाट हैपेंड इन द रीसेंट वीक और रीसेंट मंथ, जैसे द वीक हो गया आपके, फिर बिजनेस टुडे हो गया, बिजनेस इनसाइट्स हो गए, प्लीज स्टार्ट रीडिंग देम। ठीक है, न्यूज़पेपर वेंडर के पास डेफिनेटली मिल जाएंगे। लिसन टू पॉडकास्ट, दैट कैन ऑल्सो बी डन। Shivram, sir, slot 1 overall 36 with the general engineering. Shall I expect any good college? Please update. Yes, you can, Shivram, but again, you know that the chances are 30%, 70% it's not there, but definitely chances are there. And I hope and I pray you should get a call, and you must. Uh, Thank you so much, sir. Small gestures and guidance means a lot. Anubhav, anytime, man, anytime, brother. Shreya, Chetna, Shriram, thank you, sir. Slot 156, slot 156 EWS, bro, chances हैं, ठीक है, chances हैं। बिटसॉम में अप्लाई करूँ क्या सर? 95 परसेंटाइल बता रहा है। देखो यार, जितने भी कॉलेजेस हैं जो 90 के ऊपर हैं उनके लिए अप्लाई कर दो। जितने भी कॉलेजेस 90 के ऊपर और 98 के नीचे हैं अप्लाई कर दो। ठीक है, दुनिया का छोड़ दो। कुछ पैसे जाएंगे, आई एग्री, 2-3,000 रुपीज विल बी देयर, बट देन इट्स गुड टू टेक अ चांस एंड रिग्रेट रादर देन नॉट टेकिंग अ चांस एंड देन थिंकिंग आई वुड हैव गॉट अ कॉल, यार क्या पता मिल जाता एडमिशन। सो गो फॉर इट। ऐसा समझो किसी अच्छे रेस्टोरेंट में खाना खा लिया, मजे कर लिए थोड़े बहुत। सर स्लॉट 1, बहुत सारे लोग मुझसे सेम टाइप के सवाल पूछ रहे हैं गाइस। Once again, guys, it's too long. I think now I should end the live, but before I end the live, I want to give you your options again, and this time I'll start from the back if you have recently joined. पहला ऑप्शन, आप जीमैट दे सकते हो। आप जीमैट के थ्रू इंडिया के कई सारे टॉप नॉच कॉलेजेस है, लाइक एसपी जैन, आईएम्स भी एक्सेप्ट करता है, जैट भी करता है। यू कैन ट्राई फॉर दैट, एंड देयर आर सो मेनी अदर कॉलेजेस, ग्रेट कॉलेजेस, दे एक्सेप्ट जीमैट स्कोर। जीमैट आप साल में कभी भी अप्लाई कर सकते हो बेस्ड ऑन अवेलेबिलिटी, एंड द स्कोर इज वैलिड फॉर 3 years और 5 years डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द कॉलेज। ठीक है, एंड इट इज वे इजियर देन कैट एग्जाम, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड एग्जाम। जीमैट दे सकते हो। फिर मैंने एक ऑप्शन दिया था कि यू गाइस कैन गो अब्रॉड, and going abroad and studying is not a big thing. Why? Because if you see yourself in any of the IIMs में भी उतना ही पैसा लगता है जितना ओवरसीज जाने में है। ये बहुत बड़ा मिसकंसेप्शन है, तो दैट कैन ऑल्सो बी डन। फिर एक ऑप्शन है कि आप और एग्जाम्स में अगर हैं तो गिव योर बेस्ट, लाइक स्नैप, ZAT, NMAT, अगर आप स्नैप के लिए रजिस्टर्ड है, फोकस ऑन दैट. ZAT के लिए नहीं है तो यू कैन थिंक ऑफ इट, attempt a mock and see how you are doing it and go for it. Of course, I'll be going live, I'll be training you for decision making. एक सेशन करेंगे छोटा सा 30 minutes 45 minutes का decision making, absolutely free for all the YouTubers. You guys can join me and I'll be training and teaching you there. Not ये ज्ञानबाजी, ठीक है? I'll call it ज्ञानबाजी. It is ज्ञानबाजी for heaven's sake. Now that is there. फिर उसके बाद एक ऑप्शन है कि why don't you repeat? Okay, why don't you repeat? Why? Because you goofed up maybe in one section, you have realized your mistake, that what can be done, so why do not you try and repeat again? That can also be done. And again, stay hopeful, chances are there you might end up getting one of the calls, and I hope that whatever is there, start preparing for group discussion and personal interview. At Ask MBA, we also do the same. We train limited number of students every year. Why? Because it is one-to-one. If you want to know more about GTPI program and if you want to get trained from me directly one-to-one on Zoom, if you are not in Mumbai, if you are in Mumbai, you guys can definitely come to Thane, Vashi. We have 2 branches. You guys can interact with me. I'll be training you live. If not one-to-one in person, we'll be going live on Zoom one-to-one. That's how it's going to be. If you want more details, you guys can get in touch with us. And if you want to go abroad and GMAT, वो भी हम कर सकते हैं. I hope you guys will be joining us tomorrow again. And tomorrow we'll be talking about SNAP examination. Thank you. Stay blessed. And I'll try to answer all those questions, or else you guys can leave the comments in the comment section box. You guys can also send in your details on the numbers mentioned. We will be reverting with the information or the answers which you seek, because live it is not possible to answer all the questions. Thank you. Good night and stay blessed.